The author says that he met a reporter once and the reporter told him that she wishes to be as successful as the author. The author had read a few articles of this reporter in the newspaper and said that they were the best. The author asked the reporter what is stopping her from achieving her dream. The reporter replies by saying that her job doesn't take her anywhere. Even though people say her articles are really good, nothing great happens from it. She said that her salary is enough to run her life and she manages with that. The reporter then asks the author to provide her with useful tips, and in reply the author says, "Sure, why don't you join an institute to learn sales and marketing skills?" The reporter replies with anger, "Why should I? I already have a master's degree in English literature. I hate salespeople, they only work for the money." Saying this, she decides to leave the place. The author then tells her, "I am the worst successful writer, but you on the other hand is the best writer. I went to a marketing school whereas you went to learn English literature. When you combine these skills together, you can become the best successful writer," says the author. For this, the reporter replied, "I'm not so low that I have to learn sales and marketing," and leaves the place. The author says that there are many well-educated and talented people in the world, and they are all around us. He says that some time ago, he went to a car mechanic to repair his car. It seems that the mechanic was so efficient that just by listening to the sound of the engine, he figured out what the problem is. And then he repaired the car in just a few minutes. It seems that the author was shocked to see such talented people earn very less money. He says that they lack only one skill, and with that, their income will grow rapidly. He also says that the reporter doesn't have the sales and marketing skill. Instead of working in the newspaper, if the reporter had worked in an advertisement company, she could have earned money and also learned the sales skill. And in the free time, she could have written books. And using this marketing skills, she could have sold a book efficiently and earned crores of dollars, says the author. The author says that to learn the skills he didn't have, he worked in different companies, attended many meetings, and even read books to develop those skills. Sometimes the salary may be less and sometimes the job may have a very good future, but still he left all those jobs and moved ahead to another job where he can develop another skill, it seems. He says that schools and companies trains and expects people to be an expert in a specific field. Only then you will get more income and promotion and all. You will be rewarded in schools and colleges if you have deep knowledge in a specific field. But still, you should be aware of all the other fields, says the author. He says that that's why he worked as an accountant, a construction worker, in sales and advertisement department and all. He says that he worked as an accountant even though he knew he's never going to be an accountant again. His rich father would make him sit along with him when he meets with his bank managers, advocates, accountants, brokers and all. And he says that he has little knowledge on all these fields. After he learned all the necessary skills, he started and managed his own company, says the author. Majority of the people get caught in a trap called work and lead their lives solely based on the money they earn, says the author. Most of them work only because they are afraid that they will lose their job and the employer pays them only so much that they'll not even think of quitting their job, says the author. He also says that most people work for their salary and the temporary advantages they get. But as time goes, their development stops. The author's advice for the ones looking for a job is don't work only for the salary, but work hard and see that you learn the maximum you can from that job. He also says that before you start looking for a job, decide upon the skill you want to develop and then hunt for that job from which you can develop that skill. Many people join different courses to get increment, but they get disappointed in the end, says the author. Some people stay in the same field because they are not ready to put in extra effort. It's like someone who wants to be healthy and live long but don't want to exercise or hit the gym, says the author. The author says that a person who is an expert in one field cannot be beneficial in another. For example, when a pilot becomes a teacher, he will not get the same salary as before. So he says that when you become an expert in one field, just be prepared that you will have to join a labor union. He says that many of us can make a hamburger tastier than McDonald's, but not all can become big like McDonald's. That's because McDonald's knows very much about sales. Many people suffer financially not because of what they know, but they suffer because of what they don't know, says the author. The content of this video is a gist of this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you want to buy a copy for yourself, please use the link I mentioned in the description box. If you have liked the contents of this video, please hit like, share your comments and views in the comment section, and share these videos with others too. Most importantly, subscribe to Funman's Academy channel. Thank you.